Oh my god! Oh my god! What an asshole! Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Ahsoka fan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And may the Force be with you if you didn't catch what my shirt says. So it's time for another episode of The Mandalorian, and finally I'm not working today, so I was actually able to get up early and record this, so hopefully I'm able to get this video out the day of, which is Friday the 13th, believe it or not. I'm excited for this episode. I looked at the little thumbnail and I could see Sasha Banks in the hoodie, so I think what I was saying in the last video was correct in that this is going to be the episode where we see that hooded character that we saw first in the trailer. So in this synopsis it says, the Mandalorian braves high seas and meets unexpected allies. Couple thoughts regarding that. So when I first read Unexpected Allies, my first thought was, well, are these going to be potentially the Mandalorians he was talking about, or is it going to be someone else? I definitely think that has something to do with Sasha Banks' character. I have a feeling that they're going to kind of show her as being sinister at first and kind of mysterious, but then she's going to end up actually helping him on his quest to reunite the child with its own kind. The question is, who is she? Is she going to be Sabine Wren, like many of the rumors have speculated, or is she going to be a brand new character that we haven't met yet? It could go either way. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of 50-50, but I guess we'll find that out in this episode. Bo-Katan's voice actress, Katee Sackhoff, also tweeted, "Is it Friday yet?" She tweeted that yesterday, which was Thursday, obviously. That makes me wonder, is she potentially teasing that she's going to show up in this episode? Or is she trying to throw us off and maybe she's going to show up in another episode? Right now, I'm kind of feeling like she could show up in this episode and maybe it could end off with like Sasha Banks' character and her or something like that, and then they're going to go on a journey together. Or maybe she'll be shown halfway through the episode. I'm not exactly sure, but right now, I'm kind of potentially feeling that. Of course, if Sasha Banks' character is Sabine, then it would make sense to have Bo-Katan also show up. We know the two of them have a history with one another. Sabine actually gave the darksaber to Bo-Katan, if I'm not mistaken. I still have to catch up on Rebels, actually. I don't think that we'll see Ahsoka in this episode. Many people have speculated that she'll show up in the 5th episode, which is supposed to be directed by Dave Filoni himself. So that's 2 episodes away. But anything is possible, honestly. I don't think they'll show her quite yet, though. The other question is, when are we going to see Cara Dune and Greef Karga? The last time we saw them was in the season 1 finale. Now, we do see that part in the trailer where it looks like they're breaking Blue Guy from season 1 that was frozen in carbonite. They look like they're breaking him out of some sort of prison. Now, that doesn't seem to necessarily fit with this episode's synopsis, so I don't anticipate that this will be the episode that they show up in. I think they'll either be maybe in the next episode or in the 5th episode, where Ahsoka is rumored to make her debut. I have recently seen a rumor saying that people think that Ahsoka might be imprisoned somehow and then they're gonna go and break her out. I think it's possible. I am not 100% sure if that's the case though. I don't know. I feel like I can't see Ahsoka being imprisoned so easily like that. I expect she'll kind of more be in hiding and then kind of come out of hiding for Baby Yoda or for the darksaber or whatever it is she's after. That's kind of how she was in the book as well. She was in complete hiding until she was kind of forced to reveal herself, and she did. So I feel like that's kind of more likely to happen. My other thought I had was when it comes to Boba Fett. So we saw him at the end of the 1st episode. When will we see him again? My thoughts are this. I think the biggest showdowns of this season are going to be between Ahsoka and Moff Gideon and Boba Fett and Mando. One of those showdowns we're going to see soon, maybe in the 5th episode or so, and the other we're going to see in the finale. And so it's just a matter of which one we're going to see first. Maybe we'll see Ahsoka and Moff Gideon in the 5th episode, and then Boba and Mando in the finale or something like that. Those are just kind of my early speculations. Enough talking, time to get to the episode and see what's in store for us, guys. So let's get right to the reaction.
No. Has it ever been removed by others? Never. This is the way. This is the way.
Why do they show that part?
Covert is close. The contact leads to them. However, no high.
Oh, those nasty things. Oh my god. Don't bring them back this episode. Thank you. Okay, this part's from the trailer. With their ship coming into the view. He's meditating. Look at him. He really is like Yoda. What's that alarm for? Remember in the Clone Wars, I think it was Defenders of Peace? Or it was one of those episodes where they had like a crash landing. Looks like it's gonna be one of those. Yeah. That doesn't look good. Oh! Captain Akbar's species. Mon calamari.
Almost there. Almost there.
Oh my gosh, whoa. Oh, the Heiress. Interesting. Is that Sabine's character? The Heiress? Frog Lady can't wait to get her to her husband and ditch these people.
Now, how did I help you? Can you fix it? Fix it?
Where's her hubby? We know we saw him in the trailer. He's somewhere there. There he is. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, that's actually so cute. Wow. Aw. I feel like she should have those eggs hidden, you know? Someone could literally just steal the last of her kind. Baby Yoda's like, no more food for me. There she is. Sketchy gal. She's gonna end up helping them though. I do think so. Did he see her just there though, or no? Doesn't look too appetizing.
I know someone who might help.
Sasha Banks? Or is someone else? Oh my god! Whoa! Mando, help your child.
Don't play with your food.
How are you supposed to eat it then?
You seek others of your kind.
Oh. Are they gonna show the same creature from Jabba's palace? Or something kind of similar to that?
Oftentimes you'll figure
Don't fall in, child. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What an asshole. Oh, this was in the trailer too when he was like drowning or something. Oh, maybe Sasha Banks will save him. Oh my god, what bastards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bo-Katan! I think. Bo-Katan! Oh shit, I didn't expect to see her this early. Whoa, that must be her though, right? Help them.
Take my hand.
It's gotta be her. I've got her.
it has the child.
On it.
So is that Sabine with her?
The child. Help the child.
Don't worry, brother. We've got this.
That's Bo-Katan. Oh my god. That's Katee's voice. Oh my god. If he wasn't in his crib, he would have been dead.
Here you go, little one.
This episode's better than the last one, guys.
Searching for more of our kind.
Sorry. Yeah! Yes, yes, yes. So it's Sabine. So why was she wearing that cloak at first?
Where did you? You do not cover your face. You are not Mandalorian. He's one of them.
Think fair.
One of what?
Who's the guy though?
I am Bo-Katan.
There is only one way. The way of the Mandalore.
There's a bit of conflict going on here. You just gonna take off like that after she saved you? Did they say that Sasha Banks was Sabine there? Oh, they blew up the ship, eh? They just drop in and save you like that and you just walk away? I wanted a team up. He should kill this guy, honestly.
You killed my brother. I did.
Saved him
Can we
again.
at least buy you a drink? I can lead you to one of your kind.
Ahsoka. Wait.
But first we need your help on our mission.
Mind your manners.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm talking about.
Listen to Daddy. Don't eat the eggs. Okay, so she says she can lead him to one of their kind. Does that mean Ahsoka? I'm thinking it does. Wow, yes. Get him, nice. They're no match for these people, man. Who is the guy though? Maybe he was in Rebels. I haven't caught up on Rebels. I know, what kind of fan am I, right? I like this Mandalorian team up. This is nice.
We need to hold them off until we can make the jump to hyperspace.
Yeah, they're gonna get killed. They're not gonna be there, I bet you. Oh, they are. Sorry. I thought they were gonna, like, play trick on.
I think we have them trapped, sir.
Trapped them where?
In the cargo control area.
Where?
That's not good.
Control area.
Oh, no, shit. I was gonna say, that didn't sound good. Yikes.
What?
Put some tea on. We'll be up in a minute.
So confident.
This is more than I signed up for.
Something that was once mine. They know where it is.
The darksaber.
Lie. Regardless, we are taking the ship for the battles ahead.
I got you your weapons. I have to return to my ship with the foundling.
One thing about Bo-Katan is she's not really good or bad. She's kind of like a bit of both. Moff Gideon?
Are these the same pirates that have attacked our other vessels?
I'm not gonna
Long live the Empire.
gonna blow up the ship?
Long live the Empire.
I knew he was gonna kill those guys. What do they do, man? It's not their fault. Even in Rebels, the Inquisitor also killed those two guys.
Cover me!
That's some good armor he's got. I don't know that they really covered him though, to be honest.
Come on.
His armor covered him.
Where is it?
There's what?
Darksaber.
Darksaber. Does he have it?
If you're asking, you already know.
Whoa, that was close. Oh! My god.
We have to go.
With the equivalent of like a cyanide pill?
Clear the atmosphere and prepare to jump. Take the foundling to the city of Katee.
There you will find Ahsoka Tano. Tell her you were sent by Bo-Katan. And thank you. Your bravery will not be forgotten.
They mention her. Oh my god.
This is the way.
So what's she doing on that planet though? So I wonder if we'll see Bo-Katan again this season though. Maybe not. Wow. So she gave him the name. Wow. Don't eat it. Wow, they mentioned her name, guys.
Unbelievable.
Got ripped off with that one. Oh my god. What is that thing?
I finally know where I'm taking you, but it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I hate it. What just came off there? Okay, our music again. I'm gonna close this window actually, it's getting so bright. Or as Zero would say, so bright in here.
Oh, it's so bright out here.
Okay, wow. I don't even know where to start. That was a pretty good episode. That's probably the best episode so far, I would say. So let's start from the beginning. We see, the frog lady is reunited with her husband. That was kind of a cute moment to be able to meet him finally. And then we kind of come to the end of that journey. Now we're moving on to the next. So it's nice to see the Mon Calamari and the Quarren species, which we've seen in live action Star Wars before, but also in the Clone Wars, the animated TV series, which happens to be my favorite TV show. Hated that part where they tried to feed Mando and the child to that creature. That was so mean. But thankfully, obviously, that was a nice setup because then we saw who swooped in to save them, the Mandalorians. Now, first of all, obviously, it was so nice seeing Bo-Katan finally. I don't know if I expected her to show up that early in the episode, but it was cool that she did. And what better way to have her make her debut by rescuing Mando and kind of teasing this team up, which we later got to see in the episode. Sasha Banks, kind of like what I said in my speculation, which was that I kind of thought that she would be shown initially as this kind of sinister, mysterious character who kind of disappears, kind of like a shadow, but she ends up actually being an ally, which she was. This whole time I was thinking, I'm like, is that Sabine? Like, who is she? Because she kind of looked like she could have been. But then I actually did go on Google really quickly just now, and it looks like her name was Mercedes Varnado, or Casca Reeves, I'm not sure exactly, but anyways, yeah, so she was not Sabine. That was all cool. I love to see their mission, taking down that Imperial ship, seeing Moff Gideon again. That was kind of cool. He honestly kind of plays like a Darth Sidious kind of role in The Mandalorian, and he just has so much authority. The fact that he could literally, with the snap of his fingers, just convince people to sacrifice themselves like that is crazy. It just speaks to the overall cult-like nature of the Empire. And then obviously she mentioned the darksaber, which was one of the many swirling rumors circulating around, which was, what role is the darksaber going to play? And a lot of people speculated that Ahsoka would be after the darksaber, but that looks like it's going to be Bo-Katan's mission instead. So on one hand, you have Bo-Katan going after the darksaber. We still have yet to find out how it was stolen from her, because last we saw, she had control of it in Rebels, right? So on one hand, you have that story, and then on the other hand, it looks like you're going to have Baby Yoda meeting Ahsoka, and so that makes me wonder, is, you know, Ahsoka gonna be the new person caring for Baby Yoda, and will Mando and Baby Yoda part ways, or is Mando now gonna go on the journey with Ahsoka? I kind of wonder what they're gonna do with that still, because Mando and Baby Yoda are such a central, integral part of the show that I wonder if they would separate that relationship or not. Maybe he'll stay with Ahsoka and train with her until he gets older. Then maybe we'll see like an older Yoda, so a not so Baby Yoda. And then maybe when he meets Ahsoka, we'll find out his true name, because to this day we still don't know what the child's name actually is. There's a lot about the child we don't know. Maybe bringing Ahsoka into the story would reveal to us more about him. Those are kind of my thoughts with that. I really like that Mandalorian team up that we got. I like seeing Bo-Katan. I like that they kind of surprised us by having Sasha Banks play a Mandalorian, but not Sabine. So yeah, that was nice. I'm not sure who the other guy was. I guess he was also a new character. But I'm just looking forward to seeing more about that story and what happened between the events of Rebels and now, and how did Bo-Katan get to this position. I'm going to get to Ahsoka in 1 minute, don't you worry. But yeah, what I kind of had briefly mentioned during my reaction was, for those of you who have not watched Rebels or the Clone Wars, Bo-Katan was first shown in the Clone Wars, and she was actually really bad. She worked under another Mandalorian called Pre Vizsla, who happened to be voiced by Jon Favreau, who also happens to be the creator of the series The Mandalorian. And so when she worked under him, she was actually not good. Like, their tribe was burning villages. At one point they even captured Ahsoka, and then it wasn't until later that, well, spoiler alert, something happened with Pre Vizsla and Darth Maul, and so Darth Maul ended up taking control of that tribe, which was called the Death Watch. They basically separated, and half of them were under Darth Maul's rule, and then Bo-Katan was with the other half that rebelled against Darth Maul. In season 7 of the Clone Wars, she enlists Ahsoka's help to try and defeat Maul and reclaim Mandalore, and that was called the Siege of Mandalore. And so that's when we saw a lot of character growth from Bo-Katan, and now we kind of see her continuing to grow from that moment. She kind of looks like she's sort of off doing her own thing, fighting against the Empire, trying to reclaim what she sees as hers, in this case the darksaber. So it's really tremendous what they've done with her character development. If you guys had not watched her in the Clone Wars or Rebels, I suggest you do that, because it'll definitely give you much more of an overall background on her character and a greater idea of how she started and where she is now. How it started versus how it's going, right? If you guys know that viral meme. Okay. Wow. Ahsoka Tano. I was not expecting her to show up in this episode, but I also was not expecting her to just drop her name like that. I kind of thought that they were going to say, yeah, you'll find a Jedi, and you'll find this Jedi on this planet, whatever. But I was not expecting her to say, you'll find Ahsoka Tano. That was huge, because now, you know, people who don't know Ahsoka's story, they're going to be looking at her story and researching, like, who is this Ahsoka Tano that Bo-Katan is mentioning here. Really, it was exciting for me to hear that. The next step is obviously showing her. Now, the next episode, I think, was produced by Carl Weathers, and I think it's rumored to not feature that much of Mando and the child. Actually, it's going to, I think, center more around Greef Karga and Cara Dune. So I expect that we won't see Ahsoka in the next episode. We're probably going to see her in the 5th episode, which apparently was directed by Dave Filoni himself. So I guess I'm just wondering, what is Ahsoka doing on this planet, Corvus? Will that be explained? Like, could she potentially have gone there in search for Ezra? Is Sabine going to be with her? Because at the end of Rebels, spoiler alert, Ahsoka was seen taking off with Sabine to go search for Ezra Bridger, who went missing. And so, is there still a chance that maybe we could see Sabine and she's played by somebody totally different? But I feel like, I don't know, we probably would have heard about it in one of the many rumors by now. Maybe not, though. And I don't know if this is going to be preceding that rumored Rebel sequel series, or if the series would have taken place before we see Ahsoka at this moment in time. I'm not really sure. That's still kind of up in the air. I'm excited for Mando to go and meet her. I wonder if it will be what we expect, though. Like, will he just find her easily, or is there going to be some other type of confrontation that he's going to have to deal with, and then maybe Ahsoka will rescue him, kind of like how Bo-Katan rescued him? And so that leads me to one of the other rumors we heard a while back, was that apparently Rosario Dawson shot footage as Ahsoka, and she was in some type of bar, some cantina. she was fighting off bounty hunter assassins or something like that. Now, the rumor had said that it was for promotional purposes, but I feel like they wouldn't film that if it wasn't going to be in the story at all, right? So if we can assume that that's going to be in the story, is it possible that maybe they go to this planet and then there's bounty hunter assassins that are there to try and either assassinate Mando or the child, and then that's where Ahsoka comes out of nowhere and she fights off these assassins to save them, and maybe that's the footage that Rosario Dawson allegedly shot. Those are kind of my early speculations, and I still feel like there's so much more to dissect in this episode, probably too much for this one video. Overall, really great episode. It was really good. I loved how it kind of showed us a couple twists that we didn't see coming right away, like Mando and Child almost being eaten and then rescued by the very people he's looking for. I love that Sasha Banks was in it, but as a different character, like we didn't expect. Love seeing Bo-Katan, although I don't know how I felt about her hair. That's okay though, we can let that slide. I feel like, maybe it could have been like longer, like here, kind of just seemed like it wasn't done properly. Anyways, irrelevant to the story. Are we going to see her and Moff Gideon kind of have a showdown for the darksaber, and then in comes Ahsoka to help out with that, or are they just going to go on their completely own different stories, one with Ahsoka and the child and one with Bo-Katan and Moff Gideon and the darksaber? But it was rumored to have a lightsaber showdown, so I do expect there to be an episode to show Ahsoka and Moff Gideon battling it out. As I said before, we still also need the showdown between Mando and Boba Fett, so that needs to happen as well. So one of those I think will happen in the finale, and the other one will happen probably around episode 5, 6, or somewhere around there. And the other thing I wanted to discuss was the title, the Heiress. I'm wondering now if the Heiress was meant to refer to Bo-Katan. An heiress is usually someone that, they'll inherit some type of wealth or property, usually after somebody passes away. We heard Bo-Katan talk about the darksaber and how it's rightfully hers. So in a way, she can kind of be looked at as an heiress. So I wonder if that was what the significance of the title was. Overall, I would say I'd probably give this episode like a 9 out of 10. It was definitely the best one of the season so far. I'm definitely looking forward to the next few episodes because I have a feeling that some shit is gonna go down. We also have to ask ourselves, is it possible that any of these people could die? I don't think they're gonna kill off Ahsoka because I think they're planning a separate series for her. But I wonder, like Bo-Katan, could Moff Gideon kill her? Because she's going after this darksaber. She's not gonna stop until she gets it. And he's pretty powerful, so we could see that. Hopefully Ahsoka can save her or something, but nothing is guaranteed. It's possible that she could die in this series, but it would be a shame to bring her back only to kill her off that easily, so they might not do that, but we'll see. Yeah, anyways guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will do the same back, and I will respond to the comments. Let me know what you thought of the episode, and until next time guys, take care and see you in the next video.